Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the today's restaurant networking group on Friday, July the 11th. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of today's restaurant, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to assist any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any problems they might encounter. And if you do have any questions or would like to come to a meeting, give us a call at 561-620-8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com and check out our YouTube channel, which you can access through our website. And when you're there, you can subscribe and give us a like. This morning, we're happy to have Al Kushner, who's a LinkedIn growth specialist who specializes in AI and LinkedIn. And we're looking forward to your presentation, Al.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Let me see if I can share my PowerPoint. Not sure where I can do that. Give me 1 second. Yes, I'm not sure if that could be seen. Hold on.
You had it before.
Yeah, so bear with me. Screen share. All right, so let's see. That could be seen now, I think.
There you go.
Okay, so everybody can see that, I guess.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, great. So let me go ahead and begin. This computer works better. All right, so welcome. I'm thrilled to guide you through today's session on how AI and LinkedIn are reshaping the hospitality industry. Whether you're a restaurant owner, vendor, or service provider, these strategies are designed to help you thrive in today's digital world. So let's go on to this. So the role of AI in hospitality. AI is reshaping how restaurants and vendors operate, driving personalization, efficiency, and smarter decision making. So let's start with AI. It's already reshaping how restaurants and vendors operate, from automating repetitive tasks to offering personalized guest experience. AI is the silent engine driving smarter and more efficient hospitality. Okay, so this will be my second one. So the role of AI in hospitality. So tailored menus based on customer preferences are excellent. Predictive ordering for inventory control, personalized customer engagement like birthdays and favorite dishes. So imagine menus that adjust based on weather, customer habits, or dietary needs, or systems that know when you're about to run out of tomatoes. AI enables restaurants and vendors to engage customers on a more personal, data-informed level at scale. So quick AI wins for hospitality. So use ChatGPT or Jasper for messaging and content, automate reservations with chat assistance, AI-driven point of service for smart inventory management. So you don't need a big budget to start. Use tools like ChatGPT to create engaging content, automate bookings with AI chat assistants, or adopt smarter POS systems that basically give demand and reduce waste.
Wait, hold on a second, Al.
Yeah.
Is everybody seeing the slides?
Yeah, but if he clicks on the slideshow thing, it'll be full screen.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Go up, click on your home button there, and then go to slideshow.
Slideshow.
Right, there you go.
All right.
And then
Slide.
you can start from there.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right, it's easy. Hold on. It's just a little challenging over here because I have a script I'm going by.
If you go, Al, if you go up to the top of your page to your left, it'll
Yeah.
say from current slide. Just click on that current slide.
Oh,
From current slide to your left,
yeah,
and click on that, and then there you go.
There you
And,
go.
and then all you have to do is just press your enter key, and that should scroll your page each time.
Okay, so that'll scroll the page each time. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. I have some information I wrote down on that, so I may need to refer to that, print that out. So, little technical difficulties over here. I'm just going to read off from the script over here because it's much easier for me to do that, even though the slides are great. But I'll use that for another point. So I'm going to continue from LinkedIn for restaurants. So connect with trusted vendors, showcase your brand culture and guest experiences, and attract corporate event partnerships. Restaurants can use LinkedIn to connect with top-tier vendors, showcase their story, and attract corporate opportunities. It's a professional stage. Use it to highlight your values and your wins. Now, LinkedIn for vendors, you can position yourself as a thought leader, share client success stories, and build long-term relationships. Vendors, this is your chance to lead with value. Share behind-the-scene looks, success stories, or client testimonials. You also position yourself as a partner, not just as a provider. So there are real-world success examples. We had a coffee vendor share client success on LinkedIn. Local media picked it up, and he got 3 new restaurant clients as the exposure. So he used how to help restaurants reduce waste using AI. It was picked up by local media and led to 3 new restaurant contracts. That's the power of storytelling on LinkedIn. You could also combine AI and LinkedIn for growth. So use AI insights to drive LinkedIn content. You can highlight innovation, share data, back results, and co-create content with partners for wider reach. The real magic happens when you combine AI insights with LinkedIn strategy. You let the data from your AI tools inspire content, share those numbers and impact and innovation. You also can do collaboration LinkedIn campaigns. You can team up with your vendors or restaurant partners, co-create LinkedIn content that tells a joint success story. You reach wider audiences and show you're aligned with your mission. Key thing is optimize your LinkedIn profile. So you should have a strong headline, be specific and value driven. You should have engaging summary, share your story and impact, and also add featured content like videos or case studies. So your profile is your digital storefront. Use a headline that shows what you do and who you help. Add content that shows your results like videos, medias, testimonials. It's all about building trust. You can also gain visibility. Use keywords, hashtags. For example, hashtag hospitality innovation, hashtag AI dining. Get recommendations from clients and partners. Weekly posts with storytelling format. So you can boost visibility with relevant hashtags and keywords. Ask for recommendations. Social proof matters. And commit to 1 story post a week. It builds consistency and authority. So hospitality is still all about people. AI and LinkedIn just help you serve them smarter. So let's connect and grow together. At the end of the day, hospitality is still about people. So this is really a great opportunity to really use the platform to connect and grow strategically. And I think the end result is that you'll find a more powerful platform to make more impact to who you want to connect with. So that's something that I want to share with you, and open to any questions. Sorry about the video, but I also have a new book out called The AI LinkedIn Advantage, which talks about certain strategies I use to how to use AI and LinkedIn to gain the advantage over your competition, because that really matters. It's about gaining the edge, you might say, on who you're connected with on LinkedIn. So open to any questions on the topic.
Hey, I jumped in late on this. Can you tell the name of this service? Very interested.
Yeah,
Is
my
it just
service,
LinkedIn?
well, linkvantage.com is my website. And
Okay.
You can reach out, and I work one-on-one with people to help them on their LinkedIn optimization and outreach. I also have a
Okay.
new called the AI LinkedIn Advantage. So it's something that helps to learn about some of the strategies I use using AI to be more effective on the platform.
Okay. Thank you. Interesting.
Welcome. Any other questions I can answer on that? Does everybody
How
have?
do you use AI with LinkedIn?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Well, Nancy has a question.
Okay.
Yes, thanks. So we're hospitality. We sell a grill to automated grill to restaurants, and I'm not actually in charge of the LinkedIn ads. It's our marketing department. But she was told by the whoever's placing the LinkedIn ads for us that video, and particularly high def video, is
Hold on just a minute.
necessary
Okay.
for.
I'm
for
on a Zoom call. I need you to hold on just a minute.
Sorry, can you hear me?
I got you.
Okay. So the high def video is needed
Well,
to for LinkedIn for a startup. I was wondering if that's accurate. She said she's going to be testing carousel photos, and I thought that maybe even just I've seen LinkedIn ads as photos, just photos perform, but I was wondering just your experience with LinkedIn ads.
Well, I find that more organic reach works best when you're doing on LinkedIn. You can create videos, for example, part of your company page. You can use that. Also, join groups, I think, is very effective, and you can showcase your videos in the group itself. Keep the videos no more than 90 seconds at best. You want to really kind of give value to whoever you're connecting with, particularly if there are members looking to learn about your services. It's more about solving problems for the members that they have, and that really is what's going to work best on the platform. So videos are definitely a great strategy. The algorithm loves it more than actual text post.
Hey Al, can I pop in here to Nancy? I use AI videos for my business here, and certain platforms only allow you so many minutes per video. But you also have to remember the longer the video, the less engagement you're going to get, because if you don't get them within the first 30 to 60 seconds, that minute video is a waste of time. So you got to make them quick, you got to make them short, you got to make it to the point where they want to learn more. So it's all about the engagement.
Okay, great. And is there an AI like app or something that has relatively cheap content that you can purchase for video that you'd recommend, or you could put it in the chat if you.
I'll put it in my chat. My book is a great resource for that. It has a lot of the latest, you know, like ChatGPT and other types of formats. But also important is the prompting that you do for the AI that you're working with. So prompts are definitely key. I offer in my book 100 prompts that you can use on LinkedIn that works very effectively with any type of AI technology platform to use.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'll check out your book. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey Al, I was wondering on the consulting side of it, how do you use LinkedIn um, when it comes to like do you show off jobs, things like that? Is that really effective?
In terms of using your profile to engagement, well, certainly I would recommend getting things like any awards that you've received, any volunteer work that you've done. Um, in addition, recommendations are crucial on LinkedIn. So reach out to anyone who's satisfied with your services, ask for some kind words. I think that's going to go a really long way. It really helps to showcase some of your expertise by other people saying who you are, that you are who you say you are, which is someone who is an excellent provider. In addition, You should also create content. Newsletters are really excellent on that platform. You can do up to 5 newsletters. And what's interesting about the newsletters is that not only do followers who are following the newsletter receive it immediately, but also they'll receive it outside of LinkedIn directly into their inboxes, because LinkedIn has such a high authority that they'll actually bypass spam filters and you get right to the top of the chain on their email. So if you had trouble sending newsletters before, use LinkedIn and you'll watch your newsletter list grow tremendously.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, LinkedIn, I think the thing to do is to optimize your profile before you do any outreach. I've seen way too many people decide to, reach out to business owners or whoever they want to connect with immediately without really looking at what their profile says. And it's really a lot of mistakes, particularly when it comes to your headshot. You should get a professional headshot taken. It's really not that a lot of money, but it really is going to make a difference about getting engagement. Also, the billboard that you have in the back is something that's like real estate. You should take advantage of it. In fact, the premium versions of LinkedIn, you can actually do up to 5 billboards and they both rotate like sliders. So you can actually go to my profile and you'll see different slides of different aspects of my expertise that you can showcase. So if you're a vendor and you have different aspects for restaurants, you can showcase that really up to 5 billboards and they'll rotate, which is amazing. It's a premium version of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And I use that extensively, which is great. I also like about Sales Navigator is that allows you who's looked at your profile. So you can find out sometimes they may not connect, but they may be interested. So you can do an outreach to them. In addition, you can also find out who is active on LinkedIn too, with Sales Navigator. So let's say you're a vendor and you're looking for restaurants and maybe they post it frequently. You can find out how often they post and then notice exactly when they post and then reply if they are posting to whatever they're sharing. But do a little bit more than just not, thanks for sharing, but provide a little more insight on the post and try to be a little more elaborate. I think you'll find engagement much easier to help you connect with that individual. And I recommend after you optimize your profile, when you're doing any outreach, don't try to connect immediately with people. It's best to follow them first. And then when you do post on there, try to provide some comments that are helpful for their posts. Because a lot of times when they post, most people don't even respond to it at all. So they really find it to be challenging, to say the least. But if you're responding, all of a sudden you may get some attention and they may decide to accept your connection. And that makes a big difference. So you don't want to go ahead and connect with anyone off the top. And if you make a lot of connections on LinkedIn immediately and they don't accept, well, the algorithm is going to look at you as a spammer, and they may end up, slowing down your profile or even closing it altogether. So you may want to avoid doing that. Just some tips off the top.
So what's basically? Let me back up. Years ago, we had somebody come in who was a LinkedIn specialist, and they said to connect, not to follow, and that was always didn't register with me. I don't understand why. That maybe something changed over the years.
Well, the fact is that when you're doing a lot of the so-called connections, you don't know the individual for the most part. They'll simply, tell LinkedIn that I don't know this person, and LinkedIn will be registered and get notification. And you send out a number of things, and you get a number of these people saying that they don't know this individual. LinkedIn will say that, well, look at you as a spammer, and that's something that LinkedIn has become aggressive in keeping the platform from, people trying to spam people all the time. And the first thing you do when you connected with someone is don't do what we call pitch slapping. All right. That's just the worst thing you'll do. And you'll find people will simply just, unfollow you or disconnect from you or block you altogether. Because I think that, to be honest with you, that's really the wrong way to approach people. You just want to be friendly. When I approach people, I just provide them some information of value, like an ebook, something that's going to help them in their business, and just keep it at that. Keep it friendly, and then if they post, reply to their posts with positive commentary and even asking a question or two to help engagement go further on the platform.
How many companies are you allowed to follow or have contact with? Any limits?
Well, for connections, I believe it's 30,000. With followers, it's unlimited. So if anything, followers are definitely a way to go because it's going to help strengthen your profile and give you better engagement by showing people that, you have a lot of followers. Maybe you're someone to, reckon with. So that really makes a difference. So yeah, ask people to follow more than connect, unless you know them personally.
I mean,
Wait,
there are,
what was that? What was that? I'll follow them instead of connecting?
Yeah, because the fact is, if you if the person is a second connection and maybe you had an introduction, sure, you can do a connect to an individual. But if you want to connect with someone, they could be a third person or a third party that you have no connection with. You're better off following the individual because if you do an outreach connection and they decline your invitation, that'll register with LinkedIn and the algorithm. It'll be points against you. So when you do it to other people, all of a
Oh,
sudden LinkedIn will start recognize you as a potential spammer and decide
oh,
not to allow you to do that anymore. So you want to
gotcha.
be very selective. And LinkedIn has certain checks and balances in there because sometimes they'll ask you for the email address of the individual you want to connect with. And if you don't have it, then
Oh,
you're better off just following them, and that would be a
right.
good way to engage.
Thank you.
Welcome.
if you follow a number of people, will LinkedIn still send you a report every month or every week as to how many people looked at your profile?
Well, no, but if you have the paid version of LinkedIn, like Sales Navigator, it'll let you know every day who has looked at your profile. At that point, that could be a good opportunity to engage with the individual who maybe looked at your profile. I found it maybe interesting, but I would usually do is send a message to the individual who looked at your profile and simply ask them, hey, you checked out my profile. Was there something I could help you with? And just kind of leave it at that. If they reply back to it, then you can possibly make a connection depending what they respond to. But that's usually a better way to engage with someone when they're looking at your profile. To just reach out to them and send a quick message. Just thanks for stopping by, and if anything I can do to help. And
I think you can do a 30 or 60-day free trial on the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it depends on if you used it before or not. If you've never used it, you'll have opportunity to do that. But if you used other versions of it, they won't. But for me, it's an invaluable service, so I use it all the time.
I agree.
Oh, I got it. And then they're saying that if I log off at that Sales Navigator thing, they'll take all my messages. Is that true? That's a little messed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's the case. But do you currently have Sales Navigator now?
Yes. Yes, because I want to get back to those people one day. And I don't want to lose those messages. But they're saying if you stop paying the $99, then your messages will be deleted. I'm like, that's kind of very bully on their part. You
Yeah.
can just leave those messages there.
Could it be that LinkedIn has proprietorship over those messages because you're using their service, their platform, even though you're paying for it?
No
Oh, yeah.
idea.
I could speak to that. This is Terry. We just went through Sales Navigator training with LinkedIn and we had it, and they connected our Sales Navigator to our Salesforce CRM. And all of my messages, because I was paying for the Sales Navigator on my own before we did it corporate wise, when they connected the new Sales Navigator, Azalea, I lost all my messages from and that was very frustrating to me. And now I can't get any of those back. So I mean, I'm at a total loss because there was history for how many years I kept it in there, and now everything's gone.
And you
And
had it connected to your CRM?
yeah, so now when I go into Sales Navigator, I get an error. If I don't automatically connect it to my CRM, I can't even send a message through LinkedIn,
Wow.
which is very frustrating because when we started this project, I said, that to me, my LinkedIn profile is private to me. I don't feel
Right.
like you should have to connect every single message to the CRM because some of them don't pertain. Like, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, when a headhunter reaches out, we all talk to them. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Right.
Anyway, I'm very frustrated because I've been trying to get with LinkedIn to get someone to talk to me about getting those messages back because I was in the middle of discussions and now I can't. Very frustrating.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Terry, I just chat GPT'd and they're saying that LinkedIn treats disconnection like ending a professional relationship. And to respect privacy, it removes direct access to the chat, similar to how unfriending on Facebook may cut off message access depending on the platform's rules. But I see what you're saying. You're paying $100 a month.
Right.
Why do I lose that? But apparently it's in their rules, privacy and boundaries rules.
But what's frustrating too, after all of this training, we decided not to move forward with utilizing the connection. Yet every time I go into LinkedIn, for some reason, it's still connected and I cannot message unless I, click to add to my CRM. It's very frustrating.
So see, that just proves there's pluses and minuses to all social media.
Yes, I agree.
There's pluses and minuses to all social media.
Well, with LinkedIn, there's nobody at the other end of the telephone. You can't call anybody.
Right.
That's
It's all
right.
through chat.
Correct. Yeah.
It's a
Chat.
disgrace.
So you'd literally have to print out every conversation in order to
Right.
ensure that it's kept.
Yeah.
Screenshot it, something. Yeah.
Wow.
Or keep paying.
Or just copy and paste it and save it as a file. So this way you
Yeah.
don't have to waste all the paper and ink.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's what Kurt mentioned, put it in Excel.
Yeah.
Put it in an Excel file.
But that's kind of a pain to have to do that. You could be messaging, like I'm messaging a lot. I get notifications and, people want to connect. And when you start talking to them, and then if you don't, I didn't know that. So you could lose every single thing you've ever had, like Terry did. So you better be able to keep it somewhere.
Right. Man.
Wow.
You got to be careful with the people that approach you to connect as well,
Yes.
because a lot of people are not in your wheelhouse, so to speak, not in this industry. They're from other industries, and they're, like Al said, they're looking for sales per se. They're trying to just surf the net, so to speak, and you don't know what their end game is.
Well, Howard, I've posted a couple things because I use the free version of LinkedIn. I just don't see paying $100 a month for it. That's just my personal opinion. I can put my money elsewhere. But when I post on that free version, I get very little engagement from this side of the pond, but I get tons of engagement from people from the Middle East.
Yeah.
Tons of it. And you just don't know if that's AI, if that's real, if they're phishing or something. And so I'm just like, I don't even connect with them. Let's connect. No, I'm not connecting with you because then you're going to do something and it's going to get in my computer and it can be dangerous. I mean, it can be very dangerous. You just got to be, like you said, Howard, cautious what you do and don't do on the internet.
Rick, for individuals, I'm not sure that LinkedIn would be good for you, but for corporate sales, I think it might.
Well, I was doing it mainly just to see what kind of engagement I get, and that's why I didn't get the paid version. But go ahead.
You won't get that kind of engagement. I'm not sure how you get all the engagements except by posting, is my understanding. But I'm really not. But given the nature of the people who are on LinkedIn, they're usually they're senior people or people on the move. They're business people. You're dealing with a lot of individuals who are buying insurance. For corporate work, I think that might work for you.
Well, the thing is,
can I add something to what Steve just said? The only people that I've ever seen on LinkedIn that are individuals are people that are looking for jobs.
Right.
Well,
that's just my personal.
Well, I mean, LinkedIn is a great tool, but I tend to get more engagement from other forms of social media like Facebook.
Yeah, I would think that would be the case because
Yeah,
You,
I mean,
you're looking for individuals who are looking to buy medical insurance, as opposed to people on LinkedIn are looking to do business. So they might,
well,
if you're looking to sell business insurance to business as a whole, that would probably work for you.
well, I mean, the thing is, though, is everybody lately, and this is no disrespect to Al because he's got a great platform here, is this, it seems like more and more people are pushing the LinkedIn than they are the other types of social media. But, just like you said, Steve, and, you have to really explore what option is going to work best for you. I think LinkedIn is a great platform, and I've tried it. It just doesn't work for me. Now, if I had 20 or 30 agents and I was looking for 10 more, oh, I'd advertise all day long there because just like what Terry said, I've got individuals that may be looking for employment. So,
Well, that's the professional platform. Facebook, you know, or all the other ones, those are the LinkedIn is for the professional, is what I have found.
Well, in my experience in dealing with LinkedIn is that if you, for example, in Rick's case, I would focus on referral partners. That would be the way to do it. If you want to get to individuals, got to go where the gatekeepers are. Those are accountants, for example, who work perhaps a lot
HR
of
people. Yeah.
HR
Oh, yeah.
people.
And that's, yeah. And that makes sense because I mean, the other side of my business does, group and voluntary benefits and health benefit insurance. I mean, so yeah, that definitely, but you reach out to those HR to try and connect and they find out what they do, you do, and they disconnect and they don't want anything. And so if I'm trying to get in front of an HR or a gatekeeper, face to face and a knock on the door never fails. I'm, I mean, the word no, to me, the word no soliciting just means try harder.
Well, I
You know,
find that if you want to reach HR professionals, is you establish yourself as a thought leader. All right. For example, have you heard of SHRM?
yeah, sure, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the HR man. That's the HR manager's big, huge conglomerate. Yeah.
Well, they're huge and they're always looking for speakers. And guess what? They're looking on LinkedIn to find potential speakers for their upcoming events. And there's a great opportunity for you to go ahead and speak in front of hundreds of HR individuals and then ask these individuals to connect with you on LinkedIn. And guess what? You do this the right way, okay, you can have more business with HR professionals than you can ever imagine without even having to step foot into an event, with LinkedIn. The
Thank
key
you.
thing, create, let's say, a newsletter just for HR people. Why don't you do that? How many people do you have on your LinkedIn profile?
Oh, you lose count. I mean, you literally lose count. I mean, it's like ask me how many friends I have on Facebook. Ain't got a clue. I mean,
Well, it
it's
shows you on your
yeah,
profile, doesn't it? I mean, you look at your profile, it shows you how many followers. So you
right.
10,000, whatever it is. Have you thought about creating a newsletter at all?
I mean, all these thoughts have crossed my mind, but it's implementing it and knowing how to implement it along with everything else. Because everybody says, "Oh, try this," or "This is the next newest thing," or "This is the next best thing." It's like, when you have everybody trying to tell you how to get that engagement, everybody has a different way. But I like the idea of reaching out to Sherm and say, "Hey, if you're needing anybody to speak about what this, and this, I'm available, and I don't charge you anything. I'll come in and do it at no cost."
Well, here's the thing is that you're competing with other people, but if you created content or maybe even started a podcast, think about it, okay, just for HR. I mean, the potential is great, or write a book, all right? You're going to get the attention of those HR event planners who are looking for the next speaker, and there's a huge opportunity over there. And the first thing they're going to do is they're going to look at your LinkedIn profile, to find out, or they're going to ask you what's your LinkedIn profile. And you want to make sure that whatever you're presenting them is going to be impactful. So have a newsletter, for example, write an article, maybe create a short video of the pain points that HR people are facing, for example, with their members who are retiring. What are some issues? And that's something that really is going to make a difference. And I think by doing that, that'll be an effective strategy, and you can have a lot more business going as a thought leader when you're approaching these individuals on LinkedIn. You'll be amazed.
I never
Dealing
thought
with
of the
people.
terminology thought. What was it? Thought
Thought
what?
leader, being a
Thought.
thought leader.
All right. Al, I want to thank you for coming in today.
Welcome. Thanks, guys.
Somebody has any other questions?
All right. Appreciate the
I want to,
opportunity.
thanks again for coming in and get to our intros. I want to introduce some of the new people who are here this morning. I'm just going to ask you to tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, and how we can reach you. And I will double back after everybody does theirs so you can add or change anything that you need to do. So, Kurt, why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, how we can reach you.
Hey guys, Kurt Hayden. I work for Spot On. We're a restaurant technology company. So point of sale, merchant services, everything under the sun, QR codes, online ordering. We help them set up everything, handhelds, pretty much start to finish, which is pretty cool. Thank you, Al, for the presentation because we're doing some pretty exciting things in AI right now too. But yeah, I'm located in the Orlando area. I service all of Polk County, Osceola County, Orange County, and Lake County. And if you want to reach me, my cell phone number, call me 727-667-3825. My email is kurt.hayden@spoton.com, and I'm excited to be here and start working with you guys.
Great. Welcome. Javier, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Howard and Al, for having me. First time again joining this team. Some interesting topics. I work for Capital Lighting, mostly known for retail showrooms, lighting suppliers. 1-800, which is our e-commerce. After 22 years of owning my own business, I joined the team in 2017 and created the hospitality commercial division, which is known as Capital Pro. We supply restaurants and hotels with lighting and all types of lighting controls to run their restaurants or their hotels. We do jobs like Ocean 234, Pura Vida, Sushi Bondi, national account stuff for restaurants, Steak 954. I'm based out of Hollywood, Florida. I have a national team. In every state, we literally have a sales associate. And my wife is an HR director for 25 years for Marriott, which is one of our biggest accounts. So I joined today just hoping to trade referrals and hopefully everyone can get something out of me and I can help others out as well. And they can help each other out with their customers and client base.
And how do we reach you?
I'm going to send it out in the chat as well. You can reach me at my personal cell, 954-668-5965. But I'll shoot out my direct contact, and then I can always get back to you as soon as I can.
At the end of the meeting, I send everybody a spreadsheet of people that we hear with all their contact information. So
we're the strongest in Florida and Jersey, all throughout Florida and Jersey. But like I said, I have sales associates in almost every state.
Yeah, I think John Marinak would probably be a good connection for you. Let's see, who else is there? Ben, good morning.
How are you? Okay, so my name is Ben Fisher. I am the CEO and founder of Zivzo Marketing Group. We provide full service marketing from digital marketing, print, TV, whatever type of marketing is required. We also do restaurant consulting. And my background in restaurant is pretty extensive. I had 51 restaurants. The 51st would kill me, and I got into the marketing business. I also manufactured and distributed beverages and bakery products nationally. And in my spare time, I owned a real estate brokerage firm that focus was on restaurant locations and sales and franchise sales as well. So we're located outside of DC in Maryland, but we have clients nationally, individual restaurants and restaurant chains. So we're all over restaurants, primarily because I know the restaurant business pretty well after having been in that business for 35 years. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And how do we reach you?
301-801-5476. Zivzo.com, Z as in zebra, I as in igloo, V as in Victor, Z as in zebra, O as in O'Hara is the correct spelling for Zivzo. And love to hear from anybody who needs some marketing.
Okay, well, thank you. Welcome. Let's go to Steve Whitehill.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve Whitehill. I'm a business broker. I help people buy and sell businesses of all sorts. I'm helping someone buy an Italian restaurant at the moment, as well as someone who's going to buy a framing business. I mean, art framing. So just a wide range of businesses. I have available to me about 2,200 listings for sale at any given moment in time, and I'm happy to sell any one of them. I can be contacted at 561-376-7500. And my email address is steve@anchorbb.com. And my website is anchorbb.com, or you can type it out full, anchorbusinessbrokers.com, if you so choose. Thank you.
Hey, Terry R., good morning.
Good morning. My name is Terry. I am the owner of Creative Business Impressions. I have been in the promotional products industry now since 2003. Started my own business in 2018. So as you can see in my background, there's a lot of different things that I can provide that has your company logo on. So one of the things that I am doing this year is setting up small websites for people that want to give maybe a thank you gift, a referral gift, employee gift, those kind of things. Costs are very, very inexpensive. So I'm hoping to do a presentation sometime soon on that. But I have about 5,000 vendors and over 1 million products, and working really hard to make sure my customers are happy, informed, and helping them to build their brand, which is more than just putting your logo on a product. 561-308-1393. I'm here in Boca.
Okay, thank you. John Marinak, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. If you need a restaurant design, we're the people to call. If you need some consulting, we're the people to call. We do a lot with vendors this time of year that are vendor selection, things like that for all different big events and things like that. Just give us a call if you need a design. We can usually get you in and get you out pretty quick, and that saves you a lot of time and a lot of money. Thank you. 954-817-1183.
Yeah, let's go to Pete. Peter, good morning.
Good morning. I am the sales manager for Vector Security. We provide security services, intrusion, video surveillance, fire systems, and access control to commercial as well as residential customers. We're a third vendor of Marriott. We have national accounts like Lowe's, Tiffany's, countless restaurants throughout the United States. My phone number is 561-350-4238. My email address is Worth, WURTH, @vectorsecurity.com.
Hey, thank you. Mike, Mr. Coffee.
How's it going, Howard? It's Mike Newkirk with Brisk Coffee Roasters, located here in beautiful Tampa, Florida, is where we roast it. We supply all your coffee needs in the restaurant industry and beyond. Everything from drip coffee, espresso, single origin, flavored. We also do something called toll roasting. So we roast for micro or small roasters who want to focus on the sales part. We have capabilities of doing that. We can do private labeling. We can do retail packaging. This pretty much anything you can imagine with coffee itself. And we also do provide equipment for qualified customers. You can always reach me at mnewkirk@briskcoffee.com or 256-710-8975.
Thank you. Azalea, good morning.
Good morning, team. My name is Asalia. I'm a business broker and commercial realtor in South Florida. I do Miami-Dade and Broward. I work with my brother, and currently we have 41 restaurants that we're selling in South Florida. 3 more that we just got and we're in the process of listing. But anything I can do to help your clients, help you, connect you guys, I Howard knows, I love connecting people. I think it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to put good people in front of good people so they can do great things together. So call me. Anything I can do to help. My number is 786-457-2796.
Thank you.
Hello.
Rick, good morning.
Good morning, group. Thank you for everybody being here this morning. My name is Rick Israel. I am a partner with Lifeline Insurance Consultants here in Huntsville, Alabama. We fly under the flag, but I also own South Florida affiliated health insurers, but we discovered that that was a little difficult to sell here in North Alabama. I inherited this business back in 2021 when my father passed away, who was also a member of this group. We focus mainly on the Medicare side of coming off group benefits, but we also work with small and large businesses between 50 to 150 employees and work with their voluntary benefits, including long-term, short-term disability, vision, dental, critical illness, accident, AD&D, which is accident, death, and dismemberment. I can be reached at area code 256-746-9581.
Thank you. Chris Kaufman.
Good morning, everybody. Chris Kaufman, Restaurant All-Stars. We provide human capital for those companies, large, small, and in between, who are looking to enhance their management lineup. We only work on salaried situations. We have an assignment in the it's the British Virgin Islands, looking for a person to be over 5 hotels and also about 10 different restaurants. And we're also working with a developer who's going to be developing a 1,000-unit housing project up around the Tallahassee area. But he's also going to put in food and beverage availability for every one of those people in those homes. And then we are also working on some sous chef and executive chef opportunities in the Atlanta market. Been doing this wonderful recruiting business. And we're, since Monday, April 6, 1981. And we are committed to keep doing it till we get it right. And we can be reached 404 All-Star 404-255-7827. Just ask for Chris. Accept no substitutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Jeremy, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for the invite to the combined group. So I'm with Worksite HR. We're your full back office solution for payroll, HR, benefits, and work comp. We specialize in restaurants and hotels. That's why I'm part of this group. So thank you, Howard, for the invite. About 45 to 50% of our clients are hotels and restaurants. One thing that sets us up is we're the only PEO that allows you to get the FICA tip tax credit 100% returned to you. We don't take a cut. We also let you pay with your charge card, not your credit card. We're different that way. So if you want to earn rewards for your payroll spend, we do that. That's something I help launch at the company here. So we're just different. We're family owned. There's no private equity firm we answer to. There's no hedge fund manager. It's just us. I need something, I call my director of sales or my CEO. So we're truly family owned, based in Northport, Florida. I cover all of Northeast Florida, the Panhandle down to Daytona over to Gainesville. I cover South Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. So I've got it all. So right now I'm covering Miami for a short term. So I do have a specific ask. I'm hoping someone in this group knows this person. It's Ada Paredes, and I'm probably butchering the name. It's Ada Paredes at EB Hotels. They're down by Miami Airport. I've met with them one time when I stayed as a guest, and they have a restaurant in there. So we'd basically be able to get their payroll and workers' comp covered because they have the tip tax credit. So Jeremy at 904-295-5110, and I'm with Worksite HR. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. This is Jeff Wells with Plastridge Insurance. We're a 106-year-old privately held agency based out of Delray Beach, but we specialize in writing insurance for restaurants all over the country. We work with about 500 different restaurants. Most of them are here in South Florida, and we take care of anywhere from the build-out phase, risk, temporary liability, to any of the operating policies. So, if you have a client that's shopping around quotes, or if you have any questions, I'm happy to be a resource in any capacity. So you can reach me on my cell phone, which is probably the best way. It's 310-625-3390, or shoot me an email, jwells@plastridge.com. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Terry Lena, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Terry Lena, Workwear Outfitters. We manufacture workwear outfitters. We manufacture workwear under Red Cap and Dickies. We manufacture from the front of the house and the back of the house. We also will be exhibiting at the American Culinary Federation show in July at the Las Vegas Paris Hotel, July 27th to August 1st. So if anybody's going to be in Vegas, please come see us. You could reach me at 317-385-2539. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. John Bond, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is John Bunn. We manufacture the bun tying machines. We've been doing it since 1907, 118 years. We're here to secure your food. Stickers don't work on pizza boxes and takeout packages. They always open up and fail on you. Twine's 100% environment safe. We can secure it and give a handle with it, and you don't even have to have a plastic bag anymore. So give us a shout. It's 1-800-222-BUN, B-U-N-N. Our website is buntyco.com, and our email is info@buntyco.com. Thank you.
Hey, Stephanie, good morning. Stephanie, is that AI we're looking at?
You're on mute.
I guess so. Stephanie, you're up.
Hi, everyone. I've been listening. I have this very strange knack to be able to do about 2 to 3 things at once. Once I hit 4, then we get a little fishy, but my name is Stephanie. My father and I, we are Brilliant Computers. Mark has been servicing the South Florida area and beyond for over 35 years. Really 40 years actually now. Moving down originally in 94, but we're able to help people all over the world using secure remote support technology. We do all things IT, business and residential. We do business email support, which is what I was actually just doing, putting out some fires. I'm happy to help in any way I can for all things hardware. When in doubt, reach out. If you get a suspicious email, you can reach us by opening up a ticket with using support@brilliantcomputers.com. Just a quick note for those of you that do use PowerPoint. We saw today that they moved that slide thing, and it's just, I see it all the time when I'm watching professional or amateur PowerPoints these days. People can't seem to find that, but yes, it's in the slideshow, and then start the slideshow. Otherwise, it's really hard to see. And I can see, your whole desktop then otherwise. And then lastly, the security environment is definitely heightened right now. I just want you all to be aware that people can literally send you an email from a trusted sender that looks exactly like, you can get an email from Stephanie@brilliantcomputers.com and it won't be from me. So if anything looks suspicious, be more careful than you normally are. Give that person a call. If anyone's requesting information from you, personal information, money, call them directly. Make sure that you have them on the phone and they have affirmed, yes, I sent that. Yes, I'm looking for that. Thank you for double checking, because otherwise it's really easy to get fooled these days. So happy to help. Because I was on multiple calls, did I miss any notes of anything important that I should be adding in my speech today? Or are we good?
Definitely. They just did my brother. They used email and they sent a court order. My brother's a business broker. He deals with a lot of businesses and some end up in court. So a bunch of his clients opened it, which was great for business because he got to talk to a bunch of clients he hadn't talked to in a while. But they used his actual email.
Yep.
Now, and a bunch of people fell for it and clicked it. Now our attorney's like, I'm not opening any links from you guys. Like, she won't even open a document now.
Yeah, you just never know.
his real email, his name, and blasted like 16.
And you hover over it, and that will used to be the key, right? Because you used to be able to change the display to match something, but it would be like something, 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 something at gmail.com, right? No, now when you hover over it, it's that person's email, and it shows in that person's sent folder.
Yes.
So they come into work the next day and they see I sent all these emails, but I didn't, and nobody is signed into their account. You can't detect it but you see that it's a different IP address.
It
How do
happened
you,
to go to him. Yeah.
how do you fix something like that?
You have to change your password, set up two-factor. If you have two-factor in place already, it's smart to reset it up again. So whoever your IT manager is, ideally Microsoft 365 licenses, because they just have the most, IT admins have the most control over those accounts in regards to security. But yeah, so changing password, resetting the two-factor, forced signing them out of all current sessions, and really communicating with the people who received those messages, letting them know, hey, I was spoofed. My account has not been compromised, right? Once you confirm that, but please make sure to double check with me if you receive anything that looks suspicious moving forward.
The question. On my phone, I got a whole bunch of pop-ups suddenly that I never had before. And I think somebody tried to scam me, but I don't know.
Yeah,
How would I
mean,
get a
as long
better?
as you don't click anything, and especially like browsers, whether it's on your phone, whether it's
It's
on
so annoying. I can't get through, checking an
Yeah.
email, anything else before again another pop-up comes up from some.
Yeah, I would close out your browser on your phone and make sure to close out all of the tabs that you have open. And if when you go to try and open the browser again, similar on the computer, and it tries to open up something that was open previously, just say that you don't want to restore.
Right. Okay.
And that should be it, because a lot of those things are web-based.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you. Let's go to Steve Geller. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions, Palisades, New York. I'm in the equipment finance business. I operate nationwide. I can do all size transactions, 5,000 to 2 million plus. All credit criteria, good, not so good, and I've been doing it a long time. Javier and all others, welcome to the group. Javier, 50 years I've been going to that Capital Lighting store on Route 17 in Paramus, so I know it well. My phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you.
Thank you. John Mulholland and Chris Rodriguez. You have your trivia question, John?
I do. You ready?
Oh.
Bresser ice cream was once associated with a fast food chain that at one point in the 60s had more restaurants than McDonald's. What is the name of that restaurant?
Howard Johnson's.
Nope.
Repeat the
question. It was a fast food chain?
It's a fast food chain that was associated with Bresser's ice cream. They wanted to focus on ice cream. That's what was the demise of it.
Dairy Queen?
Nope.
Friendlies.
I don't think anybody would get it, but it is a place called Henry's Hamburgers. There was more Henry's Hamburgers than McDonald's in the early 60s.
Wow. They didn't have anywhere I was.
Me
Nothing
either.
in New York, right?
I don't think so, but they had over 200 stores at one point. And Bresser's focused on ice cream because, as you know, there's more markup in ice cream.
Wow.
All right. You and Chris, tell us what you do.
So we are strategic supply chain partners. We function as an outsourced purchasing department for small to mid-market size restaurant companies, those that typically aren't in a position to afford full-time purchasing person or department. We have an extremely talented team, including a former U.S. Foods national account rep vice president, former purchasing director for Yum Brands, who represented all of their brands at one point in time, bought more chicken than anybody else in the United States. So, and then two really talented ops guys plus me. John does outside sales for us. We save our clients money through negotiating improved purchasing programs, manufacturer direct pricing. And once we put programs in place, we continue to monitor compliance to make sure distributors are keeping their pricing fair. And of course, we make sure our clients are compliant as well. We do a lot of analytics. We're actually using quite a bit of AI these days to keep up with pricing trends and to be able to calculate, how our clients are able to save money. I can be reached at 985-778-1515 and chris.rodrigue@ssc.partners.
Okay, thank you. Nancy, did you go?
Yes, thanks for asking. Sorry if it's a little loud here. I'm in transit. That's why I've been going on and off camera. So I'm Nancy Slotnick. My phone number is 917-701-3104. I sell a robotic burger grill for restaurants. Based in New York City. The company started in Korea, and we actually launched our first field customer in Rockland County this week. It's called the filling station because it started as a gas station. And Steve Geller, I'll have to have you come to their Haverstraw location and meet me there for a burger sometime. Now that we're operational, or anyone else that's in the New York area. And thank you.
All right, thank you. How do we reach you?
You have her phone number.
I said my phone number, and I'll put my email in the chat because it's annie.ai, and it's hard to spell. So,
Okay, Ferry, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is well. PVI Manufacturing, we've been in business since 1991. Our founder started by creating and making aluminum ramps for wheelchairs for people that roll instead of walk. For the purposes of this group, we are a food service manufacturer as well. We provide our dealer network with restaurant equipment solutions, which are proudly made here in America, not only assembled, but created here. Visit us at pvimanufacturing.com and feel free to email me at ferry@pviramps.com. Thank you.
You want to give a phone number?
Yep. My direct line is 646-683-8456.
Okay. Robert Hurst, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Hurst with Apex Executive Consulting. My phone number is 561-512-6234. My email is robert.hurst@apexbms.com. And so I'm a business consultant in the areas of finance and operations. I'm rolling out a new product, which is a profit optimization diagnostic for business owners. So we spend the day with them. It's $7.95 for the owner. Spend the day with them, and we pour through their financials, look at their pricing, and go over their financials and try to find ways of increasing their net income and maximizing their profit and give them some extra strategies that they can use, moving forward with their business. Again, you can reach me at 561-512-6234. Thanks, Howard.
Okay, thank you. And Helen is not on the screen.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good. Go.
Hi. I'm Helen Gottesman, president of Delicious Spoonfuls in Florida. And we create ice cream events, ice cream parties in South Florida, where we employ people with developmental and intellectual disabilities. And we've done events for as few as 10, as many as 250 or more people. We would love to have more events in the area. We're based in Boca Raton, and we are hopefully looking for a warehouse type space, so in the area of Boca Raton, so that we can have everything in one location and do some events there. 561-676-2078. Website is deliciousspoonfuls.org. And the email is helen@deliciousspoonfuls.org.
Thank you. Let's go to TRN Terry.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming. Love to see all these new faces. My name is Terry, and what I do are restaurant lead reports, new openings, under constructions. For the new people, anybody that wants a sample, please email me, TERRI at trnusa.com, and I'll send you a sample report. We have 80, now we're up to no less, and it's very bizarre, but now we can say we're up to no less than 65 brand new under constructions every month. Last month was over 80, and there's more this month coming, and it's already only the 11th. I'm getting new things coming in left and right. I can't, our team is just sending me stuff. I'm like, hold on, hold on. So there's a lot of new places coming in, which will be great for everybody that's on this screen. And a lot of people do get the report. Comes out once a month. You can look it up online. That is not your price. You can email me for what your price is for the year. Again, Terry@trnusa.com. Thank you.
Okay, did I miss anybody? Okay. Again, I will touch out to everybody with information about the show. Next week, I said we're going to have the people from the show come to the meeting. They'll come to the 9 and to the 11. And again, I made a deal with a hotel near the convention center, which we stayed at last year, which is very nice. It's a Hilton property. And so I'll send all that information out as soon as I can nail it all down. I've got a few loose ends that I need to take care of. So other than that, thank you all for coming. We'll see you again next week at our regular time. And have a great weekend, and let the sauce be with you.